Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for another unboxing and small review, I suppose you could say. I have never opened this yet. I've physically seen it, but I've never had it on the simulator or anything like that. I like to try and keep these things to share with you guys. I primarily am a live streamer. I'm not a video creator, so these are a little bit rough and ready, but you seem to enjoy them, and I do enjoy sharing stuff with you. Primarily we will be physically reviewing this on the simulator on a daily usage. We stream 8 hours ish roughly a day, primarily on farm sim and truck sim. So this is the new Simagic Neo X hub. So it's technically a wheel, but it isn't because it's a modular unit. So has been sent to me by Simagic, but again, the opinions are my own. I haven't been told what to say, nothing like that, and I wouldn't anyway. So for anyone that knows me knows exactly what I'm like. But yeah, basically I primarily wanted something like this for farm simulator. On my truck simulator I tend to keep things quite clean. I don't tend to use buttons and things a lot. It's one of the reasons I don't use certain wheels and whatnot. But on the farm I do like to have buttons where you can get in and out the tractor and things like that. And also I wouldn't want to spend an absolute fortune on something that was a lot more money just for farm simulator. So this price wise comes in at around about $199 US, and I think was it €179. So €179. Again, we'll, you know, a Brucey, or Brucey I think the company is the one I tend to buy most of my stuff off from the UK. They'll probably have it in stock in the next couple of days, I would imagine. So just keep an eye out if you're UK and you are interested. That's where I would go. So we've got the Neo to have a look at, and we've also got the dual shift model to have a look at as well. I think the dual shift kit's about 55 US, that is. So I've been blown away with the quality. I'm fairly new to Simagic, and I'm currently thoroughly enjoying the swap that I've done. I love all my old stuff that I've used. That's one of the reasons I use it, but it's always nice when you move forward and there's something a lot better. Right, I'm going to unbox this. We've got multiple wheels here to try. So this is just a hub. It can be used with any Simagic wheels, and it's also with the a different kit. You can actually use it on, I think it's Maglink it's called. I haven't got one because I'll only be using it on Simagic, but with another kit you can use it on other wheelbases as well. And I think the Maglink kit allows you to do sim hub things and that as well. But again, that's not my expertise. We're going to check what it's going to be like. I'm going to use it on the Simagic Alpha Mini, and as I say, for the price point I think it's great, especially if you've already got your own wheels, you know. So right, let's get it unboxed. Alright, here we go. Let's get it. So as I say, I'm trying to unbox things a little bit better for you, but this is how I received the box. So this is the Neo X from Simagic. And let's see what we get and see how we get on. So again, we've received this and we received the dual paddles. I will show you how to fit the dual paddles. However, as I say, I probably won't use them for what I do. But this is the cool part about this, is it is a universal kit. So you don't need paddle shifters and you can save a little bit of money. So normal standard stuff. They always like to send you some, I've got so many stickers now. It's nice to see. And then we've got what we're looking at. Excellent. So I've chose to do this first just because at the end of the day that's what we're primarily going to be using. So it is well packaged, that's for sure. So again, this is the USB cable, which I'm assuming you would use if you weren't going to use it alongside a Simagic wheelbase. You've got the center cap, which is super nice, just very clean, very simple. Obviously that will cover your wheel holes if that's the way you want to go. You've then got this, and I don't think, have we got anything else? No, we don't. Lovely. So let's have a nosy at this. So this is the unit. So this is a what looks to be a carbon sort of composite material, but again, feels really nice. You've got an LED light here. You've got what, 2, 4, so 4 backlit buttons here, and another 4 here. And you've also got rotary switches, which are lovely. I mean, these feel really nice. So you got your rotaries. You've got more rotaries here as well, which are super nice. These don't click in, these don't either. So just rotaries, which are super nice. Again, simplistic things like if you're a trucker and you put a truck wheel on, again, you don't have to run shifters, which I'm going to speak about a little bit more in the future, but you got your funky switches as well, which is what I need. So I can do walk forward on farm sim, walk left, walk right, perfect for what I need. And that's pretty much all the buttons I'll use. Obviously you got the back, so these come off and you can put the MagLink kit on for the SimHub compatibility. You've also got your shifter paddle holes, which we'll unbox and have a look at. You've got your quick release, which is pretty bog standard. So if you're gonna, like me, if you bought this to go alongside a Simagic wheelbase, you'll be putting it straight on, so you won't have any issues. Let's get rid of that peel. I'm gonna leave that one on because you won't see it anyway. But yeah, super nice. I mean, the forged carbon kind of look is fantastic. I mean, for under $200, 180 euro, yeah, you couldn't get much like that in 2012 for that money. So the next one is, this is the dual shifter kit. Again, in the future, I'll be completely honest, I might try some racing out with it. I want to try and keep my channel exactly where I've got it, which is down the trucking route and the farming route. That's what I enjoy, it's what I do. So the paddle shifter side of it, I probably won't use that much. So this is the dual shifter kit. These, I'm pretty sure these retail for $55 is where I think they've gone with on that one. I'll soon tell you. I'm sure that's roughly where it was. Yeah, 55. Yeah, there you go, 55 US. So again, a little bit less on the euro. So yeah, so this is the main kit. I mean, the wheel is lovely, but opening this feels like you're opening something a lot more than that. It's fantastic. So you've got your clutch down here. You've got these here extenders for your paddle shifters. So if you want to move them out for different size of wheels. You've also got some carbon ones, which are super nice. Very, very pretty. I probably, as a racer, as I used to race, I would probably go down this route. These are absolutely lovely. So again, might try them out in the future, but for today's purpose, we're going to unbox them and show you where they go, but we're not going to fit them. If you want to see a fitting, just let us know in a video. So these are the shifters, absolutely beautiful. I mean, very quiet. I mean, I don't know how much you can hear it, but they put a small rubber stop in, so they are magnetic and they feel lovely. I have felt these already. Really nice clutch, very, very simple. Again, something I won't use that much of, but it's nice to see what you can get. And this unit is very simplistic. And this unit would go on this side here. So all you would do is you would remove these 2 screws and then you would pop that on just like there. So small plug under here, pop it on, and that's it. I'm not going to put that on. If it's something you would like to see, I'm more than happy to do another video on it. Obviously you get all your accessories for the paddle shifters, but again, as a trucker and a farmer, I won't need them. So let's get a wheel popped on a wheelbase and let's see what it looks like. So on the wheel front, this is the bit I'm excited for. So one of the cool things about this is a lot of wheels have paddle shifters on, and one of the problems from someone like me who's a big sim guy is we use indicators from various different companies. The current ones I'm using at the moment are from AliExpress, and they are bulky, and when you put your wheel on and you want to change your wipers or you want to change your indicators with paddles on, they hit. So I wouldn't normally use something like this with the indicators, whereas with this, it's brilliant. So as I say, you're 180 euros for this, plus your 55 for the paddles, or you can save the 55 if you don't need the paddles, or you can go with a single paddle unit as well. So So one of the cool things about this is you can add all sorts. So this is a American truck style wheel that I use. So that would be that on. Again, you can choose various different centre caps. I have farming centre caps, I have trucking centre caps. The centre cap thing isn't really a big thing. So obviously you could finish this off with the Simagic one, which is super clean. Or you could swap it out for something like this. So I run Peterbilt for American truck, but this is super clean. It's such a clean, simple thing. They've even done the elongated holes so it actually fits in and doesn't move about. So I personally, I'd probably run that, even though I really like this. Personally, I'd probably run that. But again, size wise, as long as it's a 70mm PCB, you can run whatever you like. I mean, we can go on to something like this, which is what probably will go on it. This is an OMP wheel. I currently mainly use it for farm sim, but again, no paddle shifters, which is great for me. Or if you're a drifter, a lot of people out there are big into drifting. So even with drifting, you might need some buttons and you might not want any paddles. So as I say, you might just want to be able to come under here and pop on some buttons for the game. So you can really use, you're very unlimited in whatever size wheel, shape, format, whatever you want to go for. Even something simple like my old man's old wheel, we used to run this all the time. This has got a solid front. Pop your screws in, you're good. Put your paddles on, sorted. I mean, for 180, it's a no-brainer really, and you're not forced. You don't have to use it with Simagic. You can use it USB as well. So the only thing I wanted to point out, which is exactly what I'm pointing out here, if you're someone like me who likes to truck, which primarily is what I will be using this on, if you've got a 4-spoke wheel like this, it won't fit. So that would be your only negative. Obviously the rotaries aren't built for what I'm using it for, but I know there's a lot of truckers, farmers out there that will need buttons on your wheel, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to review it. So for us, we would have to stay down the route of something like this. So that is what we're going to put together today to give it a try on the old rig. So let's bring us back to the button situation. So we should be in here. So let me move this to your side here, and we'll go and give it a try on the old simulator. I'm going to do what everyone else at home will be doing, which is pour it out. So you do get a lovely set of tweezers, just for, I'm assuming, for pulling the cables out if you're going to do the paddle shifter. And again, if you want to see the paddle shifters fitted, I'm more than happy to fit them. You just let me know. So you have got some countersunk screws, so we'll just pop them in there. We'll bring you back over here. Very, very simple. So if you wanted to swap the wheel over, you're only looking at 6 holes. But you've got to look, back in the past there was some companies where it was £200 to £250 just to get a hub, just so you could change your wheel. Now you've got companies, you know, like Simagic, like Moser, who you can just buy a simple quick release like this for £25 and pop it on. However, that doesn't fix the problem of needing buttons. And one of the things that always puts me off having something like this is the paddle shifters. Unfortunately, it's a big off-put for me because I don't use them and they do get in the way. If you're someone who doesn't own indicators, fully understand that. But for a lot of us, we do own indicators. So at the end of the day, I think this is great. I think it's generally, I've been looking forward to try it just because obviously I'm big into farming and I really enjoy it, but I need a couple of buttons on my wheel, which is a problem. Alright, that should be. Again, these have got proper brass inserts, so you can tighten them up, but I would always suggest being sensible. Tighten it up as tight as you think, and then if it moves on your rig, just give it another little 90 degree. But yeah, how smart does that look? So we'll do the peel and then I'll meet you over on the simulator. Hell yeah, let's get it. Hey guys, welcome back in the truck with the new wheel hub. So we've got the Neo X. Again, we're going to be using it for trucking. No paddle shifters, which gives us the accessibility to use our indicators. So we're going to pop this on to the Alpha Mini. Should get another little wheel icon on the software, which is here. You can see our buttons are a different colour at the moment. The only thing I don't know, and this might be different, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to use the LED lights on here. I'm not too sure. I will have a look into it. But obviously our RPM only goes up to 2000. I'm not too sure if that's going to work or not. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. I'm not a big rev light fan. The main thing is we can come in here, click on the button that you want. You can go whatever colour you want. So we'll go with red because we're in a red truck. So we can change everything, even these little rotaries here, which are awesome. Simple things with this is, what I like about it is it's very clean, still accessible for the indicators. You've got loads of stuff for like radio, volume, up and down. You can do cruise control active. You can do look left, obviously, look right. You know, there's so many functions. It's all you would ever need for what we do. Yeah, I mean, that is us done, boys. Let us know in the comments if I've missed any questions, and anything you want answering, I'll do my best to answer it. And happy trucking. Awesome. I'm looking forward to try the farm sim though, I must admit. We'll go straight on. We'll go straight on, boy. Happy trucking, boys. Drop us a comment if you want to see anything else or anything different. Primarily I'm going to be using this for farm sim, so I'm super happy. Yeah, if you want to see any other demonstrations or anything, or you got any questions, just let me know. Happy trucking, see you all soon, take it easy.